What's up, Aquarius? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a very long wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aquarius, we're going to do the usual check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And the projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks. I say potential to anyone that's new to my channel because I infuse manifesting mindset and the law of assumption into all my content. Therefore, these readings are just check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Aquarius, have manifested, selected, are manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you, but everything showing on up and the outside is just a reflection of your state. Everyone is you pushed out. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in the version of you that you're being and a reselection. The circumstances don't matter, guys. Please go and look at my other content or look into the law. And I like to teach as I go. Okay, Aquarius, so the person on your mind, Two of Swords, seems to be that it's been a bit stuck. The blindfold's on. Which way forward? There may be a decision that needs to be made, but there's a Magician card as well. So it seems that they're trying to manifest the Fool, maybe a leap of faith or a new phase after being a bit stuck or stagnant. Maybe they want to take a leap towards you and come out of this stuck energy. Let's have a look. There's a 5 of Swords. There's a King of Cups, Aquarius. There's a 7 of Pentacles. They're all in the upright, so it seems that in this check-in, they're still feeling like they're invested in you. There's been a bit of waiting to see how things play out, and in the recent past, it looks like there's been tension or conflict or clashing. There's something about what I was picking up with this stagnant energy. So it could be like indecision to go for it. Like if you've just got a groundwork with this person, you know, this is a foundation. So what is the next phase? I mean, King of Cups is love. So it's an upright king. This person does feel deep emotion for you. An Ace of Pentacles, they want to have a new phase. Mention new phase. This looks very solid and stable. But then we've got the Hierophant card in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So there's the indecision, right? On one hand, there's love. On one hand, there's wanting to have a new start and maybe commit to the situation, build off what you've built. On the other hand, it could be a tug of war, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, clashing, commit or don't commit. The Hierophant card in the reverse can be like there's clashes when it comes to your values, religion, tradition, spiritual beliefs, something like that as well. Or one person's committal, the other person's not traditional. Or one person doesn't want to get married, another person does. Or one person just doesn't believe in commitment. Something like that. Anyway, guys, take which one resonates. But the Two of Cups is in the reverse here. Something with this clashing, you know, Two of Cups would be soul connection. It's also relationship energy. It feels like, is this one-sided? Are we not on the same page? So let me have a look at this 5 of Swords. Empress card in the reverse. Clashing about, you know, can this be nurtured? Can this be grown? Empress card, beautiful energy, but it's in the reverse. So there's a challenge here, I think, also around self-confidence. So whatever clash has gone on between the two of you, it's caused this kind of shadow Empress energy, which tends to be not so self-confident. Difficulties when it comes to balance with giving and receiving love as well. So that could be a factor. Maybe a sense of, is this one-sided, as I said. So let me have a look at this 7 of Pentacles spirit. Let's see. What's this 7 of Pentacles? Just take one. The King of Wands saw it at the top, didn't take it, had to come out. Okay. So there is a wanting to pursue the situation. King of Wands here. I mean, that would be about taking action. It's also attraction and chemistry. So they are attracted to you and there's emotion here. Why do we have Empress card in the reverse with the 5 of Swords? Okay, Justice card in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves someone outside of the connection. It's been out of balance for that reason because Justice card can be legal matters, divorce, contracts, like marriage again. So maybe someone's not been able to really commit to the situation, or there's disagreements when it comes to that because something has to be squared off outside. Otherwise, I would just say Justice card in the reverse and the Empress card in the reverse. It's like this disagreement on the way forward, or clash in values has caused maybe a trigger point, maybe on their end, but maybe also on your end, Aquarius. More importantly, it's going to be what's going on with you and what you want, because this is all your manifestation anyway, and they're going to shift for you when you shift your focus, your thoughts, create new assumptions about them, how they feel about you, what they want. None of it really matters. It's just, for context. But maybe you also have been feeling a bit of a challenge to self-worth. So that maybe has question marks then around, can this even be nurtured? Can this be balanced out? Because there's a King of Swords, Aquarius, and there's that Two of Swords. So there's just stuckness, indecision. King of Swords, very rational minded, and it's in the upright. So it's like maybe wanting to talk, work through issues about the way forward, but really feeling like it's going to come down to compromise and balance as well. With the Justice card, that is about, balancing things out, being fair, being diplomatic. So with all these upright kings, it looks like there's a wanting to take forward action. The love is definitely real, but there's something here in terms of communication, values, a decision about maybe the way forward. There's a clash there. Okay, Aquarius, so let me have a look at this Two of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. I mean, some of you, there's been some pain connected to that. Ten of Swords can be painful cycles. Some of you, if there's been indecision and there's outside energy or energies influencing this, then that's led to a feeling of betrayal. Don't take it if it's not yours, guys. I'm just telling you what comes through. I mean, the Eight of Wands in the reverse is like lack of forward movement. So there's a stuckness. It also can mean that this can go in and out of communication. You might be in a period of non-communication. The blindfold just seems to be on. It's not very clear what's going on here. So let me get a little bit on you, Aquarius. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright would be about a new start that's solid and stable. But there seems to be indecision. Is that achievable? There could be this holding on to some resentments that things haven't been very fair or very balanced between the two of you. So Aquarius, if you do want to manifest this, guys, don't bite my head off, please, in the comments. You absolutely can. You just need to take your attention off the past and not stay anchored into old painful cycles. Let go of the old story. Step into a version of Aquarius that has the most ideal version of your specific person, and any undesirable circumstances, don't focus on them. Just go to the end. Affirm for that, script for that. But most importantly, it's just about your state. So are you being the version of Aquarius that has what you want? That's really it. How does this person feel about you? Sorry, how do you feel about them, Aquarius, as you move through the next 2 weeks? Let's have a look. I saw an Ace of Swords. I saw a Three of Pentacles. There's a Ten of Wands. So some of you, there's burdens here. You're connected through a mutual network, and that might cause clashing. If there's other energies that are in the mix, and that's led to a feeling of betrayal or pain. Otherwise, I saw Ace of Swords, which would be about a plan or a conversation or getting clear. So maybe coming unstuck. Maybe that's what you want. I just pulled up the Two of Swords, guys, and there it is. You both feel stuck. You both don't feel clear. The blindfold is on. There's indecision. You might feel like this person's stagnant and can't make a decision. They might feel like you can't make a decision. It's only relevant what you want and what you decide, Aquarius, because we've got Six of Wands here. So you want success with this person. There's a Lover's card in the reverse, sort of like this Empress in the reverse energy. You have a strong connection with this person. Could be like very strong soul connection. But the Lover's card in the reverse is like a challenge. It's sort of like Two of Cups in the reverse. It's feeling like soulmate energy, but is this one-sided? There's a challenge to self-love here. So there's something to do with the dynamic. I mean, the oracles might tell us a bit more about what this Two of Swords really is and this sort of feeling of pain or betrayal. Five of Wands, tension, conflict, sense of, is there competition? For some of you, there may have been outside energies influencing this. If it's not romantic, guys, that could be friends or people in your network. Some of you, there's issues to do with like culture and religion, I said, so that could be a factor. Even that, Aquarius, if you're in the camp where you think this person won't change their mind because of X, Y, and Z, or you have different beliefs or backgrounds, I don't care who's going to argue with me in the comments. You can go and see infinite success stories. You can just say that's a non-issue. totally on the same page. Everyone approves of us. Everyone loves us. You know, you can even get people to convert to your religion or change whatever. They're you pushed out. Okay, Aquarius? The Tower card's in the reverse. So there's an internal sort of a crumbling you're feeling. Like you could be feeling like an impending, things need to shift, things need to change. Tower card in the reverse for me is always internal. You know, like you could be going through some kind of a shake-up for yourself, that this tension or this conflict, you're feeling drawn to this person. You want to maybe get unstuck, but there's outside influences or things that have happened between the two of you, and it's like what's not working must go, okay? For those of you that are dealing with a situation where there's a choice that needs to be made, you might be feeling like an acceleration around that this is a huge challenge. And so again, Aquarius, I implore you, like Tower card is like, we need to look at what we want to eradicate internally. And guys, that's the secret sauce, because if you shift your state, okay, and you get rid of limiting beliefs or whatever you think is blocking you, you're then able to manifest the preferable version of a situation or person. Absolutely, okay? It's inevitable, but you might be feeling very challenged by some kind of a conflict, outside influence, or the thought that someone is not deciding or not choosing. Lover's card is also choices, you know. We've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. We've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse and a King of Wands in the upright. So Aquarius, I mean, it seems to me that there's attraction here. Queen of Wands in the reverse can be a challenging sort of a queen. I mean, for some of you, you've dealt with this person and there's passion and chemistry, but there's been tension because, well, Queen of Wands in the reverse can be a bit harsh or mean. So maybe you've actually had harsh words with one another. The other thing I would say is Queen of Wands in the reverse can be the other person. So for some of you, there's a meddler, or you're dealing with some kind of a third-party situation. Again, don't take it if it's not your story. If it is your story and you've manifested or selected a situation that's messy with third parties and you don't want third parties, you just need to affirm for your specific person that you're together, everything's perfect. Don't even pay mind to the third parties. I mean, it could be very triggering. If it's triggering, then it's like there's some kind of a self-concept thing around not feeling very chosen or loved. And if you've had direct conflict with this person around that, you can revise it. You can say that didn't happen, or they've always chosen me, we've always been together, there's nobody else, I am totally loved and adored and whatever, okay? We've got 10 of Pentacles. So some of you really, you're focused on the 10 of Pentacles here. So you want the long-term vision. You might see this person as the long-term, but then you feel like there's clashing and you just seem to be not sure how it would move forward. So you don't have to overcomplicate it, guys. Manifestation is very, very easy. You don't need to put any conditions on it. You can go and check out the last video I did about divine timing and circumstances and any conditions. Once you've made a decision, you're in the timeline and all the circumstances change and shift, and the person shifts, and everything takes care of itself, okay? We've got 5 of Swords in the reverse. They've got 5 of Swords. You want to get past conflict and tension. It seems to be you're not sure how, okay? What is this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Okay, 4 of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Cups in the reverse from a different deck. You both have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. There's some cross energies here, guys. So 2 of Cups in reverse, there's a challenge here around love, feeling chosen. Is the love mutual? Is this one-sided? Can this develop into a mutual loving relationship or connection? Tensions, outside energies potentially. And then Empress card in the reverse from a different deck, guys. My God, I'm not laughing at the situation. It's just funny that we're getting so many cards in the same position. So yeah, there's a challenge here. You both also could have, if I'm going to Freud it, guys, and I don't encourage that because it's not important, and you know you don't need to heal or worry if they're going to heal. But some of you, there's a challenge here with like mother issues. Okay, that could be the thing, and then a lot of triggering. So the self-worth stuff and the self-love stuff, the way in which you guys interact, because I'm seeing that this is quite a strong connection, could be very triggering, and there could be clashing, and then feelings of not being really completely loved or chosen or worthy. So Aquarius, you know, again, like you would just maybe need to do some revision, or you would need to select version of Aquarius. No, you don't, your self-concept is perfect. You are always loved, chosen, and adored. This person absolutely loves, chooses you, adores you, no competition, no third parties, no issue, okay, if that's what you want. But maybe you're also both mutually questioning whether this can be like nurtured, grown. Does it have the potential to move forward? It seems to be that there is the blindfold on. I mean, Queen of Wands and King of Wands is attraction, chemistry. They're very independent energy. So some of you also, there could be ego clashes. You know, so it's hard to find harmony or balance, as I said. And Queen of Wands in the reverse also, you know, maybe there's been someone feels the other one's more focused on sex than they are on something else. Like it's the shadow wands energy, so it can be a little bit that way. Death card is in the reverse, so it goes round and round. It's stuck, but it goes round and round. It doesn't sort of end. This is also potential for transformation. So I implore you, Aquarius, if it's frustrating you, you feel stuck, first of all, this person receives your thoughts and will act out upon your assumptions, okay? Conscious or unconscious, guys, I don't care. So if you want to come unstuck, you need to look at what you want to shift within and the story, okay? The story about them, the thoughts you're projecting onto the situation. Take attention off the 3D. It's yesterday's thoughts and assumptions, and just consciously choose new story and project that onto them. And the death card in the reverse means there's no more round and round, because it seems to just go round and round. And the death card for you would be personal transformation. Now, a small portion of you, this might be that something can't move forward till something else is ended. And you can nip that in the bud, Aquarius. If you're in the camp waiting for someone to end something or make a decision, nope, they're decided. Nope, we're together. Doesn't even have to take a long time, guys. You don't have to put any conditions that's going to slow things down or anything like that. If there's other energies in the mix or blocking the situation, just like blocks. You take care of the block, Aquarius, if you want it, okay? So they must conform. They don't have free will in your reality, in any reality. So step into the reality where you have what you want. Double Scorpio energy, Taurus, Libra energy, Gemini energy, Taurus, Libra again. Okay, so stuck. I wasn't seeing much about movement, but you can absolutely fix that, guys, or don't even take this reading if you don't like it, or only take the bits that you like, or just throw it all away and re-script and start your own story. Okay, so what does this person want now as we move through the next 2 weeks? Yeah, okay, possession and control, obsession and restraint, emotional block. There's a block here. I mean, this person seems to feel a lot of emotion for you, but then it feels very stuck. There could be a bit of this triggering energy between the two of you, as I said. So obsession and restraint, possession and control. You know, this could be triggering one's anxiety, the other one's, what do we like to call it? Like anxious attachment, and then avoidant, something like that. And then that causes tension and pain between the two of you, and reactivity. There also could be codependent outside energy. Some of you are dealing with, like I said, ties to other people, family, or people like romantic for some of you. But this person, yeah, it seems to be that there's this stuckness. Maybe there's also like lack of clarity on feelings and direction, and that causes pain and reactivity between the two of you, and it just keeps going round and round. So only take care of you. They will shift. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. Okay, I mean, King of Swords is like irrational energy, so maybe they are thinking back to the past and thinking about what's been and thinking about, you know, what could shift. You're definitely thinking about what could shift, Aquarius, because we've got coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. I did say like avoidant, anxious. We've got the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependencies. So there's something like that. It could be one is that way, the other one is the other way, and then maybe it switches or not, but there's an assumption on either end that the other one's not really loving them, okay? And I did point out that could just be like something to do with childhood, background, wounds, etc. But you want to select the healed version of the person. You want to select healed version of Aquarius. They do want to meet and talk. So maybe they're waiting for you to reach out. You also don't need to chase that, Aquarius. You can absolutely say they're reaching out any minute now. They want to see me. They're dying to see me, if that's what you want. But also it says building friendship. Maybe this has been friends with attraction, or maybe they want to connect with you on a deeper level. Date, setting a date online. Some of you met online, or some of you, this is a question of get back out there, meeting someone new. This is something to do with, fear of loss, fear of being left out, fear of being left, abandonment. And maybe there's reactivity with one another. I mean, this person could be wondering, are you going out with someone else? Someone could be in a commitment, the other person's not. Or someone wants commitment, the other one doesn't. So then there's a reactivity, like maybe outside energies get in the mix or something like that. I don't know. I mean, partying, time with friends, having fun. Happily single, living in the moment. Someone might just want to be single. Someone might want commitment. I don't know. Aquarius, it's sort of a weird read. Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party temptation. Then we have the death card, heartbroken. It's stuck, Aquarius. Now you can absolutely shift this. As I said, nothing is fixed. Your 3D is not fixed and the cards are not fixed, none of it. So make a decision on what you want. Seems to be that there might be a mutual feeling that there's other energies, that this is non-committal, prioritizing either friends or outside energies, or prioritizing partying even. It's caused heartbreak. I did say that that's the energy here, like a feeling maybe of, it says grieving and despair, deeply hurt and sad. And there's a death card. Look, the death card is there's a feeling like this doesn't really end, but maybe you're in an end period. This says grow and transform. What's dead is dead. So I encourage you, Aquarius, for those who actually want it, you just go into the imagination. You don't even need to fuck with what's happened or deal with old version of you and them and what's been said and done. You need to go into the imagination and re-script, revise, and affirm for a preferable version. What's dead is old version, I would say, and old triggers and old round and old story. And if that's frustrating you and you just don't want them full stop, you also don't need to put your focus into them. But those of you that want it, that's all you need to do. Okay, you can go and watch some of my other content or go and look at some other coaches and they will give you examples on techniques and affirmations, etc. Okay. All right, Aquarius, well, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I intend that it helps some of you. And I will check in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.